Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode here of our Medieval Dynasty playthrough. As you might recall, we're working on building that excavation shed down there. People are not quite ready to get to work yet, but that's what we need to do. This woman standing out here just sort of like talking to herself in the morning is Agnes.
Hey, friend.
Hey, how you doing, Agnes? 4% mood. Not great. How's your day? Okay, well,
See you soon.
see you later, Agnes. I'd love to get this finished so we can assign somebody to it. And we probably want to get a new house soon so we can get a few more workers. Oh yeah, that's right. We need a bunch of logs. We'll see if we have any in storage. So yeah, we're here in... That's funny. It looked like she was waving at me. Good morning.
Hello there.
Thanks for cleaning me. What's on your mind? Okay, good. Alright, be well.
See you soon.
See you soon. Alright, so one thing that we haven't done yet in the game is this repair function with the hammer. So eventually our buildings will start to show damage. Just checking to make sure that, especially the first couple buildings we made, will start to show wear and tear, and we will have to fix them. So keep that in mind. So it looks like they may have changed the functionality of the hammer, because now they have repair, which is different than... Unless maybe this add installation happened because I got that new skill. But that's where we'll put the daub into the walls. So that's something to keep in mind for later. Oh yeah, we have all this pottage that we were going to take and sell. And I don't quite remember now what I was going to buy with that money. Probably manure so that we can do our autumn crops. That would be my guess at this point. So we don't need to finish the excavation shed right now. We can do that after we get back from this run. So the pottage will get us like, I think 400. So we'll go over to Gostovia and get as much of that as we can afford. Well, it'll actually be more based on space. Once we sell the pottage, we should have a fair bit of storage capacity. Oh, I didn't eat. Could have eaten back at the house. That's alright. Alright, check this shoreline while I'm here. I wonder how many people watching the video get irritated that I do this instead of just running across the bridge like a normal person. But, you know, a nice brisk swim, late autumn swim. Not quite snowing. Wonder how chilly it is, though. So I will say, I know we're a couple minutes into the video, so people will probably have not even with us anymore, but for those of you who are watching, there was an update to the game since the last time I recorded. So that'll show you how far ahead I'm batch recording. For those of you that follow the game pretty closely. But there was the winter update that may have changed a few things, including I think we're going to have to build a farm building and assign Bolomira to the farm building instead of the barn. So we'll have to make a few adjustments along the way, but that's all right. We should be okay. No comment. Oh, you have a quest?
Only the best products here.
All right. So, wow. You paid a pretty good price for that. I can actually take all of it. Lovely. Do I have anything? I guess I could sell these sticks and buy manure off of the other guy. But what is your... Could you please bring us some grain? I don't know how much grain it's going to be, but I could... You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Destroyed crops. 28 oat grain. Okay. I can run home and grab that. Yeah, you're the guy.
Hello. Best goods in the valley.
Best goods in the valley. Sorry, I know I do that every time. It's probably really irritating. I want as much of this as I can reasonably carry. I think about 4 kilograms would be about it. Okay.
Goodbye.
Alright, here we go. Gotta run. We'll go turn this manure into fertilizer, and then we will grab 28 oats. Actually, I'm going to do this. I have to shout out my fellow creator friend named Anzavino. If you don't know Anzavino, go check out his YouTube videos as well as his Twitch stream. He's actually the one that told me about this game. Well, he was the second person I heard about it from, but he really kind of convinced me that I would like it, and he obviously was correct. But Anzavino taught me how to do that track quest thing there not too long ago. He was streaming this game, and I saw him do it, and I thought, wow, I've got you know, somewhere around 120 hours in this game, and I don't think I realized you could do that. So, learn something new every day. Okay. There was a comment a few episodes ago where somebody said that when I move quickly, that it gets a little blurry. And I'm sorry about that. I don't really know that there's anything I can do about it, though. My setup is just about as tapped as it's going to be. Yeah, I apologize that it's not the best, but I don't quite know what I would need to do to adjust for that. I just don't know. Okay. So, do we have any? Yeah, I figured. So we can take these 2 manure and make 1 more fertilizer. Alright. So I think we have some oats in here. They said 28. 28. But I feel like when I'm doing normal work, like, oh, I'm just out here in the field working, or when I stop and pick this up, like, I think that's pretty smooth on the recording. It's when I'm running and, like, fighting and that kind of stuff that gets bad. And honestly, You know, when I built this computer, if I'm being 100% honest, I built this because I wanted to play games that were PC only, and I did not really. I forgot to get food. I was literally in my food storage and I forgot to get a snack. Anyways, I didn't. I mean, I had a inkling in the back of my mind that I might try streaming or maybe record videos every once in a while, but I never thought at that point that I would be doing the kind of thing that I'm doing now. Like, I never thought that I would be running a series that publishes twice a week and running 2 channels and so on. That was not my vision for when I built this computer. I didn't build it for content creation. I built it to be a price to performance budget PC, to be honest. So okay, here's the grain. Alright. I probably could have grabbed more stuff out of resource storage to sell as well. I'm just so... I feel like I'm not a bad player, but I feel like there are times that I could be a more efficient player. I get so focused on trying to advance quickly that I probably do things that are not the wisest to do. Should I shoot this duck? Nah, I don't need meat that bad. We have plenty of meat. Sometimes I don't hunt because I need to hunt. I hunt because it's just hard to walk past the opportunity. So if you watched, I believe it was the last episode, I made some mushroom soup. We could do more of that with what's left of autumn. But I think what makes the most sense at this point is to check in on the farming, because I want to say with this update that there's not anybody on the farm work. So we need to sort out which fields are rye and wheat. So let's see. The fields go 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have... Oh yeah, this is the problem. I don't know what these symbols are. So field 1 is oat. Field 2 is flax. Field 3 is rye. Field 6 is wheat. So 3 is rye, 6 is wheat. So 3 is rye, 6 is wheat. I'll get both of those in. Oh, there's our chicken. Hope you don't wander off. Which, I was going to build that fence too. I should have the coin to get fencing. And I can jump the fence, but they can't if I can't afford to get the gate. Anyways, I got too many projects going on right now. We want the fertilizer. If I do 24 in each one. Yeah, we have way too much stuff to do. They changed the color of the fertilizer too. It used to be that like golden color. And as gross as this looks, I think it's more accurate since we just made it out of manure, right? Oh, I'm hungry. Let's go take our fertilizy hands down here and grab a snack. We don't need to eat a lot because it's the last day of the... Do I have any roasted meat? No. Do we have anything that's rotting or that needs to be used? We could eat a couple carrots. Let's have some beetroots and some carrots. Wrong button. Okay, that should hold us. I said 8. There we go. All right. Two, 3, 4. So we'll do 6 rows of 4 on each of these. Then we need to hoe it all up, and then we need to plant our seed. This would be Bolomir's job, but the update changed the building. Just to clarify, if anybody doesn't understand why I'm doing this, instead of... So we want to finish the excavation shed, and then we want to build this farm building. So we can move her over to the new building. I don't know how labor intensive it is. I think that's 6. Probably gonna need another fertilizer bag too, or another simple bag. 2, 3, 4. I don't get it. 5. No, 1, 2. Second row is what I'm trying to say. Start of the third row. I think it works if you see the text. If you're up here, it won't work. So this would be the 4th row. Yeah, got 2 more lines. Okay. If we don't have another simple bag made, then I can make one out of leather. That is something we're making at the... Okay, good. Actually, let's just go ahead and take them both. We will put the simple bag in the 8 slot. Choose 8 and fertilizer. Okay, it's already chosen. Okay. Losing our light already. Gosh. Just goes so fast. The trip to Gustovia is not too awful from this location. Part of why I wanted to build a... Wow. I wonder how loud that is for you guys in the recording. That is loud for me. Do we get something for that? Yeah, let's get a skilled farmer, careful farmer, farming master. I like that. Let's do this one. Okay. But agriculture is a big part of this game. This is a big potential money maker. Like with these crops, with rye and wheat, we get straw. We also get, the grain that will be able to turn into more complex recipes later on. There's baked goods in this game that are tech blocked for us right now, but eventually we'll be able to make breads, and they're much more filling than just like what I just did, where I went and had like 8 vegetables to get me a little bit. You'll be able to make breads that not only can you eat, but you can also sell. So there's quite a bit that you can do with the game. So we need 24 rye and 24 wheat. And we want to go with rye first. Try to get that done. Now, if you're worried about the cabbage, we actually have until spring to get that field turned back around. I don't quite know why Bolomira was working in that field. We didn't really need to do that. So our priorities, I think, I was joking in the comment section with someone recently that I need to start an actual physical to-do list, because I keep getting on these side projects, and the hilarious thing is, this episode, I literally just had that happen, where I did the oat grain side project. It was exactly what I was talking about. And even if that only took, let's say, real life, let's say it was 10 minutes. Probably not even that. Let's say 6 minutes in real life. And let's say that's 2 hours worth of an in-game day. It doesn't seem like much, but if that was me chopping down trees enough to finish the excavation shed, or enough to build a new house to get 2 more workers, you know what I mean? It's like, it's opportunity cost. This game has a ton of opportunity cost. That's why some people are like, well, you should do this, you shouldn't do that. The best way to min-max this game is X, Y, and Z. But the way that I play it is to play the game. Play it. It's a game. Play how you want to play. have fun. If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. Anything you're doing in the game that is fun, you're doing it right. I was telling Anzavino on his stream the other day, I am thinking about doing a thief playthrough. You know, I always play this game very honestly, but I think that'd be kind of neat. Even if you just die, you know, even if you lose the game and you don't have a family and an heir and everything, but you just play the game just to see how that alternate play style works out. It actually sounds kind of entertaining. So I have a feeling my next playthrough is going to be Evil Rasamir. Or what I could do, I guess, is play this one out, and then I could have the heir, Rasamir's heir, whoever that is. I could have him be the bad one. That'd be funny. All right, one thing I did want to check here before it gets too late. One thing, is our chicken gonna come back? Okay, so we can collect the egg. We can collect the feather. Did we just lose our chicken? Like, did I need to have built that fence before now? Yeah, the wattle fence is 250. I don't know. Let's see if it shows up. Does the chicken show up in here? Yeah, maybe it'll come home to roost. There's a saying about that. The chickens will come home to roost. Let's get at least one load of logs down on the excavation shed before we quit. Let's take a shot of that. I feel like I have so many pictures, so many thumbnails are just the same couple buildings, but we don't really have much else to work with, so I don't know what to do with that egg. You might be thinking, like, what do you mean, what do you do with the egg? Just fry it up and eat it. But actually, one of the interesting things about this game is the way that eggs work. What do we have, 11 logs? The way that eggs work, so there's a scrambled eggs dish that you can make, scrambled eggs, which, you know, I know you're thinking what I'm thinking. So what do you need, a bowl and 2 eggs? Like, real life, that's pretty much it. But in the game, you actually need to tech up quite a bit to get to scrambled eggs. I'm not saying it's like a late game item, but I don't have access to it yet. I want to say it's like a mid-tier. And so I don't think we have it yet, and we probably won't for a while, which is, in a word, irritating. You're probably used to hearing me complain about that. Okay, so the update also changed how the building works, just like this. So you get this little mini status there. Alright, we'll grab a few of these reeds by hand, just for fun. Oh. Is that a new reed collecting animation sound? Do you hear that? It's like a crunching sound now. Cool. So we're going to need the logs for the roof, but otherwise we're moving right along. I know some of you that are like very attention to detail people, you're like, you said at the end of the last episode that you were going to finish this in this episode, but you're not finished at all. You still have work to do. Sorry, I meant well. One more batch of logs. I probably could do it. You know what? We have a few minutes. Let's just go ahead and do it. We'll feel better about ourselves, won't we? I'm thinking 1, 2, so 4 for the roof. 8. I think let's just bring another load of 11. That should be really close if it's not all the way what we need. I also kind of want to stop and look at the recipe for scrambled eggs. Now that I talked it up as such villainy, now I'm wondering if I was correct. Logs and 11. We were carrying too much. Maybe I'm getting stronger. One of the things when I make suggestions about this game, please don't take it as me being critical of the devs. It's more like I like this game so much I wish that it had X. But one of the things that I wish we could do, honestly, is, and I think this would be a great later game, like let you tech up to it, but to be able to customize your clothing. I think that would be awesome in this game. Like dyes. Let's go. Construction complete on the excavation shed. This would, maybe we can, oh yeah, that looks really nice. Let's go ahead and snag a shot of that. Oh, maybe with the trees? This might be the one you guys see. All right, well, with that being our final parting shot here, thanks so much for checking out the episode. My name is Bluebelly. I play simulation games, including the wonderful Medieval Dynasty. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.